At 18, Luke Thomas was the youngest head chef in the UK. Now at just 20, his restaurant has beaten a certain Heston Blumenthal to #1 in Berkshire. No small feat when you realise that Heston's restaurant, The Fat Duck, has 3 Michelin stars. So Luke is here now. Actually, you started, when you were younger, didn't do the football stuff, didn't do the video games. No. You were in front of the telly watching cookery shows.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it all started with my grandmother, really, and then just went on from there.
So she must be thrilled.
Gosh,
yeah, no,
so
absolutely,
proud.
yeah.
What are you going to cook for us?
So, really lovely spice roasted leg of lamb. We're going to marinate it up, leave it in the fridge to sort of, you know, all the flavours to marry together. Roast it off in the oven for about an hour and a half, leave it to rest, make a nice tzatziki, which is yoghurt, mint, cucumber, so really nice to sort of balance out with the heat, and then serve it with a lovely salad.
OK.
So although
yeah.
people will be thinking roasts are for winter, for a Sunday, this is like a big summery roast because it's all fresh
definitely.
and light
and
delish.
it would be perfect to do on the barbecue as well this time of year. You know, if you were to get lamb chops or, you know, cut this up into sort of a butterfly piece and barbecue it, or even
yummy.
a chicken, it'd work really well. So
go on then, go for it.
Yeah, so basically we're going to blitz up all the ingredients to make the marinade, which is onions, garlic, a little touch of lemon juice, lemon zest, and then some spices. So the spices we've got cumin, turmeric, smoked paprika and chilli powder.
Beautiful. All of that.
Yeah,
wow.
so it's got a real kick to it, but again with the yoghurt, it really helps balance it out. So a little bit of lemon zest, which sort of the citrus just really helps to marry all the flavours together as well. Quite a bit of oil. It just use good olive oil or rapeseed oil, even if you've got, and then herbs. A handful of parsley and a handful of coriander straight in there. Good amount of salt.
Smell it already, it smells so good.
Good amount of salt, and just give it a quick blitz.
It's like a paste.
Like so. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly like a paste. It's actually quite thick, as you can see. And then what we're going to do is simply just smell. It's really sort of quite aromatic, quite fragrant. And then literally all we're going to do is take this and smear it all over the lamb. And
can you use any... What lamb is that? Is that like
that's a leg of lamb,
but
it's boneless, so you can pick those up in the supermarket or just ask your butcher to do it even.
Okay.
Or unless you wanted to use something like lamb chops or something. And then literally what you want to do...
There, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And, you really want to sort of spread it all over. And then what we're going to do...
Would you put it underneath as well?
Yeah, you really
I
get
love
it
that underneath
into
because
there.
that's the stuff that goes a bit crispy.
It goes crispy in the tray, yeah. And then all those juices in there are just really great as well. So that then goes into the fridge. Now, you can sort of leave that for anything up to a day to marinate, which is really sort of key to, because there's so many sort of strong flavours going on in there. And we've got one that's actually marinated up here. And basically what we've done now is take a lemon straight in half in the bottom of the tray, a little bit of garlic, tiny little bit more salt on there, like so, and then take a little tiny drizzle of olive oil as well. And you want to leave this uncovered as well, because the great thing is that will go sort of really nice and crispy on the outside and really sort of get into the meat. So that goes into the oven about sort of 160, 170 degrees for about an hour and a half. And that will sort of be blushing, so it won't be pink, medium rare, it will just be nice and blushing in the middle.
You leave it to rest?
Yeah, leave it to rest. We've got one here that's resting.
It's actually quite simple, isn't it? You always think like a big sort of joint meat like that, you just go, roast, it's a bit scary, but actually once you've done all that bit, done.
Exactly, yeah. And then, it's really then about the resting, especially with a joint like this, to really let it rest, to become lovely and tender.
You can't really let it rest too long, can you? Just let it go.
15 minutes is fine, yeah.
What are you doing now?
Tzatziki. So this is yoghurt-based, cucumber, really sort of roughly chopped straight in there, like so.
Taking the skin off that?
Yeah, taking the skin off and the seeds off, just because they're a little bit watery, so they don't really work too well with it. And then just a nice handful of mint, roughly chopped, and do this at the last minute, so you sort of really get that lovely fresh mint flavour in there.
Oh.
And then a little bit of garlic as well works really nicely in this. And keep it sort of really roughly chopped, nothing too...
Raw garlic?
Fine. Yeah, just crushed raw garlic, not too much.
That's quite powerful, isn't it?
Yeah, only a clove of garlic straight in there like so. A little pinch of black pepper, and then a little drizzle of nice olive oil. And then what we're going to do is just stir that through.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
it, really simple.
Just eat a bowl of that.
Well, you can in a minute.
All
yeah,
right.
and this is... yeah. And this is great, with things like,
that raw
just
garlic
grilled
there, Jimmy
chicken
Mystery
or a
won't
little
talk
bit
to
of
me.
and that's it, just stir that through. Lovely, simple. So yeah, and the lamb's, like I say, it's been resting for a little while. Lovely, nice little crispy bits on the outside, and then all you want to do is just carve that straight up. Get a knife through there, like so, So it's sort of lovely, you know, it's just got a little bit of colour in there, nicely like that. And yeah, you know, serve this with, I think that, you know, it's great with things like salads, just because it's sort of, you know, again, it's quite summery, quite fresh.
Oh, it's so delicious.
Yeah, and then a lovely sort of dollop of this, you know, really lovely sort of tzatziki. And then salad, I've gone with spinach, lamb's lettuce, chicory, so sort of quite crunchy, quite fresh, and then just help yourself to a little bit of salad. And
Is that chicory, that one there?
Yeah, that's the white chicory, yeah. It's really sort of, you know, crunchy, really robust and works really well.
These just here for decoration, or are you going to eat them?
So basically with these, the garlic can be really sweet and lovely, and then what you can do is get a little bit of the lemon, just literally squeeze it on top of the lamb, because the lemon juice works really so well with it.
That's the lemon that you cooked it with, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I'm so
I can't
excited.
tell you how good this is.
And it should be, you know, sort of spicy, but
You
not
hate us right
crazy.
now.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And your food, which is in your book, which is
Yep.
Luke's cookbook, it's nice and simple grub, and that was really simple to do, but just with your own little bit of a twist,
Yeah,
something to make it a bit
absolutely.
different.
It's taking sort of, you know, lovely flavour combinations that we know, lamb and mint, having a little play around with it, nice and simple to cook at home.